You mean as in which, like missing different holes,
Well,
as well as the
no,
pattern that you
instead
use?
of going across the top of, because I've got very high instead, instead of going across, is as Sharon was saying, that they were going straight.
Like the
You took a lathe right the way up that side, and with the other one, you went across like a ladder.
Yeah. Yep.
And that gave that.
I think was it you, Craig, that put something on the Facebook page?
I've got
Craig puts, because it's for different issues, there's different ways that you can lace your shoes.
them up,
But that only
wide.
works in certain types of shoes, because gradually as I've changed the shoes, when they've got the shoes that you know, if it was a straightforward ASICS, it works beautifully, but then they changed, you know, the layout of the shoes, so you couldn't always lace it.
Well, it's interesting for people to know that there are different ways of lacing them should you have a problem with slipping.
Definitely. So Craig put, I think Craig, you put it on the Roadrunners page, didn't you, with all the different ways you could do it, and
if you've got a white foot or whatever.
Yeah. It gives people an option to try it, doesn't it? Whereas we tried it.
Well, it definitely works. It definitely solves that problem.
Well, I'm going to talk about one pair of shoes, which I've never run in, but this is the power of difference of pair of shoes, mate. So, Saucony, like, been an okay maker of shoes for a while. Loads of people run loads of miles in them. A couple of years ago, they brought out two shoes, the Endorphin Speed and the Endorphin Pro. Do you remember Danny Mack? He was here, we didn't leave that long ago. But we went for a run one Saturday with him, and he got a pair of Sauconys that he'd been to, I think it was in Colchester, the shoe shop in Pear Tree Industrial Estate. Did a gait analysis with him, said, oh, you need these, like super cushioned stability shoes. So they get on with those. Yeah, all right. You do loads of miles. Why are you doing that? And you could see, if you follow him on Strava, all the strength and conditioning stuff that he did. Super fit guy. Said, I don't think you necessarily need those. Try these. So I recommended that he went for the Saucony Speed. He ran his half marathon. I think he knocked about 5 minutes off just by changing his shoes. So that's the difference a pair of shoes can make. I don't tend to run in my carbon plate ones unless I'm doing a race, because if you run in them when you're training, when you go to a race day, what you actually want is like that boost of thinking, oh, I'm feeling great now. So I do all my training. I might occasionally put the ones that were down there, that first pair that I had, or the Hokas on, but it's very occasionally if I'm doing something that's really specific speed work. So if we have, Mark did some stuff that we did in Group 3, like 5Ks or 5 miles, I want to give it a go tonight and see how it goes. But otherwise, in any of my other training that I did, very rarely wear anything like that. Try and run in my slower shoes, ones that have got just that sort of slightly more forgiving cushioning in, so that I can save those when I want that boost on race day.
You wouldn't turn up to a race though first time and wear them, would you?
No.
You'd wear them at some point.
Yeah, because you've got to find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you.
You wouldn't turn up at Brighton Marathon with a brand new pair of shoes and then change about 18 miles.
You mean like Sam? You wouldn't. The ironic thing is, when Sam changed his shoes, was when those shoes would have just come in to their own to save his legs. Because those were the Alpha Flies he had, and he changed them at mile 18. And like I said, that's where everyone says they get the benefit is mile 18, 20, the last 6 miles of the marathon. They just save your legs. And that's when he's like, I've given up with these, I can't run in these anymore, and changed over to something else then, pretty much. But you're right, Glenn, unless you've tried them and got used to them beforehand, you don't know what to expect. Well, I'm all done. If there's any more questions you've got.
Just one thing, you're saying about going and get gait analysis. If you go to Run Active,